Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea. I don't remember this movie.
Okay.
Okay, it started. You start.
Alright, so it starts with, like, everything's black, and, like, they're, like, in, like, some kind of place, and then, like, they'll get,
Some
like, shot
dudes.
up.
Yeah. The Stanley PD, surrender. And they're like, what? And then they get shot up. And then...
Oh, and then the guys, they're all sitting around. The fellas, they're sitting around, they're like...
Yeah, they're all crazy druggies. They stabbed themselves, it's bloody.
They put it
in the bowl.
In the bowl.
And they're like, juice. Apple juice. Tomato juice. And then it's...
This, like, cop guy, and he's like...
He's like,
hey,
I love my life. I love being a cop.
So where are you going to send me in first?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to be a hero tonight or what?
Yeah, and then he's just like, he gets told to babysit this police station that's going to not be a police station anymore. And he's like, oh man, I want to do something badass, but that's fine, I guess.
Oh well.
And then they do that, and then cut back to the gang guys.
The gang, and they're like...
The crazy gang guys.
They're like sticking a gun out of it. Like,
I fell asleep during this part, so I don't really remember what happened.
They're like driving around, and he's like looking for people to shoot, and he's like, maybe.
Maybe. And then there's this little girl and a dad, and they're just driving around. And the little girl's like, I want ice cream, bitch. And the dad's like, okay, bitch. And they go to an ice cream stand.
He's like calling somebody. He's like, what about this? What about I didn't really know what he was up to.
I don't know either. But anyway, the girl's getting ice cream. And the ice cream man, the girl leaves.
He's been like feeling stalked.
Ice cream man, no reason. No reason at all. And then the stupid little bitch-ass girl is like, this isn't the right ice cream I ordered. She gets all Karen up in this bitch, and she goes back to the ice cream truck, and she's like, you didn't give me the right one. And the gang guy shoots him, shoots the little girl right in the face.
In the face?
Yeah, it wasn't, I think it was.
I thought it was in the chest.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. But it should have been here. That would have been crazy. That would have been scary. Boom!
Yeah.
And then the girl's dead. The dad comes up. Here, do you want to play the girl?
Me?
Or do you want to play the dad? And he's like, oh, you're dead. You're my dead baby girl. No. And then.
Oh, and then the guy's like.
And then I'll play the ice cream man. Okay. Oh, you play the ice cream man.
Yeah. He's like.
I'm the dad.
Gun. Kill the revenge.
And he's like, all right, let's go. And grabs a gun from the ice cream truck. What ice cream truck man has a gun under the hood? I don't know. But he has a gun, and the dad goes crazy, gets in his car, chases these gang people, and then shoots the guy.
Yeah, and he's like, and then he's like.
Yeah,
he
and then he
away.
freaks out, runs away, runs into the police station that's gonna not be a police station tomorrow. Like, oh, and there's these 3 guys on, like, death row.
Oh, yeah, we totally forgot about that.
There's these 3 dudes, they're, like, badass criminals.
Do you gotta smoke?
Yeah, he keeps saying that in the movie to be, like, haha, cute. And then...
Yeah, he's, like, kind of funny.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so quirky.
Yeah, he, like, fell down, and he's like, I can't sit on chairs so good anymore.
Yeah, he's funny. Anyway, so these guys are on their way to get murdered or something, but then one of them has COVID, so they're like, we're all gonna get COVID, so can you please, like, let us stay here?
Yeah,
and
that guy,
he's like, no. Yeah, but then the other cop guy's like, come on, bitch. And the dude's like, okay, fine. And then they go in there, right? And then while they're in there, the dad comes running in, and he can't say.
But the lady looks at the guy on death row, and she's like already kind of into him. She's like, and then the other guy's like, man, you're good with the ladies too, huh? He's like, how do you get that?
Hip action.
Yeah. But then, the dad comes in.
Dad comes in. He can't say anything. He's like, because he just killed someone.
Yeah.
He's freaking out.
He's
just a dad. And then the gang starts shooting up this police station. It's crazy.
They're like all stepping up. They like park their cars and they're like.
Yeah, and it's in. And they keep saying this in the movie, especially the cop. He's like, "It's in the middle of the city. How could they do this in the middle of the city and no one realized what?"
Well, one of the cops, he like goes down and he's like, "I'm gonna check out what's going on outside." And he like walks and then he gets like shot, but it's like silenced.
Yeah, it's also like, the guns have a silencer on it, and the guys like cut off all the the telephone wires or whatever.
Yeah.
So no one can get in touch.
Oh, and that one girl, she's like, "What are we doing?" What?
Yeah. There's this one
Yeah.
dramatic ass bitch no one likes.
No one
You know,
really
one
likes
of those
her.
girls in the
Yeah.
group. And then she dies.
Of course.
Because obviously.
Yeah. Like, who cares?
And then just
mean-
like a bunch of shooting happens. It's just a bunch of shooting.
Yeah, for a while it's just.
For like most of the movie, it's just like epic shooting.
Well, and then the guy's like, "Man, if this thing would have got shot, the whole thing would have exploded." And I thought that would have come back later, but it didn't.
Yeah. How much time we got? Oh, we're doing really.
We're
I mean,
doing-
this is a very simple.
It's
movie.
a simple movie.
Like I don't
This
feel.
one's easy.
Like
yeah,
this
we're
is
not
such
stressed.
a like. What do I say now? I don't have anything else.
So, well, we missed out on a whole character. There's like the guy, the police warden. He's like really smooth. I don't even remember him dying. Like he just kind of stops showing up in the movie.
No, he gets murdered.
He gets murdered?
Yeah.
Oh, but he's like real LA, like real like.
A bunch
LA
of cops
Republican
get shot.
vibes.
A bunch of cops get shot,
Yeah, a bunch of cops get shot.
which is kind of awesome.
And then, and then they're like, you know what? Like, because the guys behind the bars, they're like, "Hey, are you going to tell us what's happening?"
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Okay."
Eventually,
like,
they get let out because they need more men. They need more guns.
Yeah, yeah. And the guy's like,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. And then, dude, that guy, the black guy, he's funny.
"Oh, yeah."
The black
Well-
guy on death row, because he's like, I've never had luck on my side. And then they're like debating, because one of them has to go out, because they have a whole plan.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I don't want to go. And then the dude's
Well,
like,
at
come
first he
on, rock,
wants to
paper,
go.
scissors or something.
At first, he's the one that wants to go.
Yeah.
But
'cause he
then
wants
he's
to
like,
escape.
"Actually, I don't know."
Yeah,
But then he does, and he like
Yeah.
sneaks out of the manhole, and
Yeah.
he gets in the car.
he does it.
But
But
like,
then there's
but-
there's a gang guy in the car waiting, and then he gets shot. It was so sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the
really
gang,
sad.
they like mark the building. They're like, Psh.
Yeah, they
And
like
they're like,
show up
"Oh,
to the
shit."
front, and then like just spill a jar of jelly in front of the building, and I thought that was just really rude. And like, who's gonna clean that up? It better be you.
You know. So it just like smelled like BO like all of a sudden. Did you get that? Like just a whiff. Anyway, so then, what else happens?
I think the movie over. I think the movie over.
There's like 2.5 minutes left. Well, what else goes down? Because then, yeah, the woman dies. Well, even the woman, she's like gets shot in the arm, but
She's cool.
down the
She's
hall.
hot. The epic scene though is they're like in the basement and they have a whole plan, because they
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
They're out of like ammo, so they're like,
Yeah.
okay,
They've only got,
let's
like,
just
4 shots.
draw them into the basement because there's only one way in there. And then we're gonna draw them in. We're gonna have this big metal thing that says like "Support your local police" or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're hiding behind it, and they're like
they get it.
fighting. They're like, "Fuck you!" And then they draw them in. All the gang members are in there.
It's like us. We gotta like be like.
And then it's all foggy because it's
They're
just
like-
foggy. Yeah, and then there's like a big explosive thing at the end of the hallway.
Oh, is that the thing?
Yeah, and then the cops like trying to shoot it, but it's all foggy, so he keeps missing. It's the last ammo, and
Last ammo.
he boom! It explodes, and all these gang
Explodes.
members they die in
He
explosion.
died. They're like,
Boom! Ouch! Boom!
yeah. And then like, what do they do at the end of the movie? They're like, you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
and then-
You're an all right
Yeah,
guy.
they're like all besties, and the girl, like some hospital man comes up and he's like, "Ma'am, we have a stretcher for you," and he's just like, the girl just like looks at him, and it's like, and just like walks,
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
and then that's when the death row guy and the cop is like, "Dude, I love you," and they start making out.
Well, they're like, hey, let's walk together or something like that.
It's
They're like, no,
I
I'm gonna.
love you, and they start smashing.
Yeah. It turns out the cop and the guy that like ate his mom or something, they end up getting together.
They eat each other out.
They eat each other out.
And that's
They're
the
going
end of
death
the
row
movie.
together. Yeah.
We love you, John Carpenter.
We kind of did that one
Really
fast.
good music.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
He wrote it in like a
Dun, dun,
day
dun,
or
dun,
something, like 2 days or something. Something
Dun.
crazy. like
Really?
that. I think so. Anyway, that one's for the film nerds.
For the
But
film.
also, like, for everyone.
John
It's a good
Carpenter.
movie. It's
It's
a really
funny.
good movie.
It's a funny
funny,
movie.
fun movie.
And
And that's the end of it. Let's
It's
just
got a lot
end
of
it.
politics
I'm
involved
over
too.
this.
You're over it?
Yep.
Did we make it 10 minutes?
I think so. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
Bye.
until next time.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun,